Welcome, kind and esteemed viewers. This is your bestie, Lady Femi Chatterington. Are you ready for the latest dose of saucy scandal amidst the illustrious ton? Do get comfortable and join me for a spell. Pour yourself a cup and let's sip on some hot English tea together. And please don't be shy when tempted to reach for the biscuit tray. Sometimes you need something a little sweet to wash away the naughty from your palate. Do you recall the lovely Lady Beatrice, the ever-so-graceful wife of Lord Archibald? Well, after her husband's shocking betrayal with the head maid resulted in a love child, Lady Beatrice found herself at a significant crossroads. But in the true fashion of a resilient and clever woman, she made a most unexpected, bold decision that has left London high society completely abuzz. In the weeks following the scandalous revelation of her husband's secret, Lady Beatrice sought solace among her family. During her time surrounded by those she held dearest, she apparently had plenty of time to reflect upon her marriage and the recent upheaval occurring in her life. The last we knew of Lady Beatrice, she was torn between forgiving her husband's betrayal or living life apart from him altogether. And what did our dear, brave Lady Beatrice choose for herself moving forward, you might wonder? Well, it seems she has ultimately chosen to take up residence independently at their Mayfair home. However, here is where this unpleasant tale becomes even more fascinating than any of us could have anticipated. Rumour has it that Lord Archibald, likely realising the gravity of his folly, attempted to visit Lady Beatrice at their Mayfair residence. However, he was immediately met with an unexpected obstacle where he realised the locks had been changed, in addition to the staff, under strict instructions, turning him away with the polite but firm excuse that the lady of the house was not available to receive guests. Can you imagine the scene? Lord Archibald turned away at his own door. Ha! The audaciousness of it all! But what could the poor man do? Create a scandal on his own doorstep for all of Mayfair to witness? I think not. Lady Beatrice, ever the clever woman, has meticulously replaced a portion of her Mayfair staff. Any who had once held loyalty to her husband were dismissed, replaced by new, more trusted individuals. And those who remained were given a generous increase in pay based on the condition of their unwavering loyalty to her. And how is she funding this newfound independence, you may wonder? It appears that in a twist of fate, Lord Archibald had signed away her generous dowry back to her as a wedding gift. This gesture, meant perhaps as a sign of love or security, has now empowered Lady Beatrice to live independently and maintain her lifestyle without his support. It seems our Lady Beatrice has no need for her husband after all, managing her estate and staff with the utmost proficiency, and all without the use of his funds. But what of the love child, you may question? Well, my dears, Lord Archibald, to his credit, is providing for the innocent child. However, the consequences of his actions weigh heavily on him. Without any legitimate heirs, the future of his title is profoundly at risk. With no brothers, and being the only son, should he not father a legitimate heir, the title of Marquis could dissolve with him, or fall to that of a distant cousin. But that is not all. Lady Beatrice, in all her sagacity, has seen through his desperate attempts to win her back. She wholeheartedly believes his efforts are driven more by the desire to salvage his family legacy and title than by any genuine love for her. And who could blame Lady Beatrice for such a discerning assumption? After all, Lord Archibald's actions have spoken volumes, leaving the value of his words misaligned and entirely fallen on deaf ears. Oh, how the mighty have fallen as of late. What an unsavory circumstance indeed, and for all parties involved, truly. And so, let us leave this tale appreciating the strength and resilience of our dear Lady Beatrice. Truly, she is a most clever woman who, despite the betrayal and heartbreak she has endured at the hands of her rakish husband, has ultimately risen above the scandal and has decidedly forged her own path by taking matters into her own hands. Her story is nothing short of inspirational. Lady Beatrice has quickly become a beacon of hope and strength among her feminine peers of the ton, especially for those who have suffered similarly within their own marriages. I dare say her choice of retribution is the first I've ever witnessed. What a powerful stance to take in the face of adversity. Don't you agree? And her popularity has significantly increased as many ladies of the ton, including myself, rally around her in unwavering support. Her bold actions have assuredly ignited a spark, encouraging other ladies within the ton to take control of their destinies where they can. Many husbands within the ton are trembling in their boots, terrified of how this will affect their own marriages as they watch their own wives become emboldened. What a woman, and what an example she sets for us all. Let us toast to Lady Beatrice, the embodiment of grace, strength, and resilience. And to her husband, may he soon see the error of his ways. So until we meet again, keep your teacups full and your ears open, because the ton never ceases to provide an infinite supply of delicious scandal. And I wouldn't live up to my namesake if I never shared it with you now, would I? All is fair in love and war, they say. Until next time, my dears.